my community, craft it up, drink some coffee or tea or whatever I've got in the mood for. Welcome. We've got a lot to do today. Especially because I bailed on you guys last week. I totally just popped in for like 10 minutes and then I had to leave. So if you're watching the replay, let me find you guys so I can hang out and read your chat. If you're re-watching this later after we're live, I know it kind of gets annoying that I talk to everybody in the chat, but that's a part of lives on Mondays. So I really, really love this time because I get to check in with you guys, ask questions. You guys can hopefully get me if I'm too intensely crafting. Sometimes I miss comments, but today I've pre-weeded a bunch of stuff and cut a bunch of stuff. So I'm literally just gonna be heat pressing it and hanging out with you guys. But I got a lot of stuff to cut, or I already cut it. I have a lot of stuff to make. I don't wanna pause you. Okay, so welcome, good morning from Nebraska. Hey, Steph. Hey, Katie. Hey, Julie. Hey, Party of Five Crafter. That's the cutest name ever. I got my mystery box. I'm so excited. Okay, so I know, today was supposed to be the day that I unboxed the mystery box and did it with you guys. I promise I'm not gonna not do this, but we shipped it out in 2 different shipments. I ordered one as well. So this is how I'm starting to do it, is I will order one, and when I get it, I will unbox it and put it together with you guys. I ordered mine in the 2nd shipment round, so I ordered it when it was like almost sold out so that I could track when you guys were getting it. And I have not gotten mine because we're waiting on tissue paper. So we're not, we were waiting on tissue paper, but we wanted everybody's box to look exactly the same, and we had some really cute tissue paper to put inside of it. So I was like, we'll all unbox it together. It's gonna be magical. So if you did get yours and you're waiting, we will open it together. If you've already opened it, just don't tell you what's in it. It's a surprise, obviously, but it's also obviously you can open it if you're just that kind of. Were you the kid on Christmas that wanted to know before you got your presents, or were you like every morning like I want to wait? Like, even if my parents were like, you could open one on Christmas Eve, I'd be like, no, I want to have the full surprise on Christmas morning. I don't want to know. I made a video unboxing and doing the project. Super fun to do. Super fun. Mine says this afternoon. Good surprise when I get home. Yay! So mine hasn't shipped yet, says Jamie. Yeah, so there's 2 different shipments. People are either getting it or it's shipping probably today. So mine will come out with your guys's too. This one, there's always a hiccup, so I'm learning like all the hiccups we run into to try to not have these hiccups anymore with mystery boxes. But like the last round, mine got shipped somewhere completely different, so it was a good thing because then I ended up getting mine after all of you guys, so I didn't spoil it too much. Hoping to do it live, but if it's not in the time to do the live, then I will do it. I already have a recorded video, but after seeing how much, I don't know, I wanted to buy one and do it all from scratch. But morning, Alona. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Susan. Got mine on Saturday. Yeah, so if you were in the 1st shipment, you got yours, and you guys can start creating it if you want, but if you want to create it alongside me, we will do it together. Happy Monday, Susan. Hey, Sam. Hey, AVS Angel. What's your actual name? Hey, Jesse. I like to learn your guys' names. It might take me a while. The more I see you guys all over the internet, the more I get to know you guys, especially because a lot of you guys have different names on Instagram, YouTube, Amazon, all the places. So all that. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Carly. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Megan. Hey, M Green. I'd be fine seeing even if I don't have mine. Right. And I don't want to show it because the only one I have is actually completed, and I don't want to do that. I want to do it with you guys. Steph got hers Saturday. That's how I knew they were getting there to people, because Steph probably ordered hers like within a second of it coming out. I ordered mine at the end of when it came out. It sold out in just a little over 24 hours. So, okay, my dad's here and he says, no, I was the kid that we stayed up until our parents fell asleep and we carefully opened them up to see what they were, then taped them back up. Okay, so that's coming from my dad. We're different then, obviously. So the thing that my mom used to do was, we didn't necessarily want to know what was in the box. And well, maybe my brother and my sister did, but I did not. And my mom would not write our names on the box. We also, I don't want to say that out loud because if your guys' kids are in the room, whatever. So my mom, anyways, so my mom would write different shapes or colors every year on them, and then we would all be a shape or a color or like a secret code word or something, so that way she could wrap the presents and put them under the tree long before Christmas and we wouldn't be shaking them and looking at them. So one year, my sister's 7 years older than me, mind you, so our presents are like completely different. So one year, I had my friend carefully unwrap a present and open it and look at it and gauge who they thought it was for, and then that way I could figure out at least what color I was. I think that was what bothered me more, was like, I just don't know, because I want to visually see the boxes and be like, ooh, I know those ones are all for me. I don't know. So, it'll get there. So she just shipped them out, and yes, I'll cover the shipment on the mystery boxes in a little bit again, since I just covered it. So, one year, my sister was a lot older than me, and I was probably about 11, so she was like an older teenager. She had a fish, and my mom got her a new fish tank, and it was like all these parts to the fish tank. And my mom liked to do things differently, I think, but she would like, it wasn't easy, and then she'd put like sand and stuff in the paper in case we shook it, so it sounded different than what it was. So my friend opened it and found like tubing and all this stuff for a fish tank and didn't know what it was. She thought maybe it was for my stepdad. And so then she was like, okay, green is your stepdad. But it was really my sister, because it was a fish tank for my sister. So then it just threw the whole thing off, because it was like process of elimination. I was like, okay. And I would use like my investigative skills, because I'd be like, I know my mom got my brother this, and I'd be like, I know it was shaped like that, so that's his color. So I'd figure out like one by one different ways, and if I couldn't figure it out, then only one time did I resort to having somebody else unwrap it and not tell me what it was. She didn't tell me it was like tubing. She just said, I think this is for your stepdad. And then I was like, okay, cool. We know my stepdad's color, it's green. And then I was like, and I know my brother's blue, so that means I'm either pink and it was always just 3 colors, because my mom didn't give herself a color. So, my grandma would always forget to write names on the presents as she wrapped them, so when we opened them, they would be wrong. That's hilarious, Sam. I literally, I always think I'm gonna remember. I'm like wrapping them, and I'm like, so now I started to try to use wrapping paper for each person, and they know, so I'm like, okay, you're the red and white polka dots, you're this one, so then I'm wrapping, but then by the end, I'm always scrapping presents together, and I'm like, I will remember, and I never remember, ever. So I tried hard to get my girls to open their boxes on Saturday. They wouldn't break. Okay, I don't know. It's up to you. So it feels like Christmas when the mystery box comes out. And by the way, we will have 400 Christmas boxes launching before Christmas. And so hopefully they will be before Christmas. But there's going to be 2 different types, and it's going to be a mystery. But you're going to like them either way. And if you really like this box, you're going to love that box too. So same concept, different theme. But I will let you guys know the themes when they come out. But you'll be able to gauge if you really like this entire idea after you see me unbox the other one. Let's get crafting too. So I spent last week, I was trying to remember, it felt like this last week was 2 weeks, because I bailed on you guys on Monday to go to brunch with my friends, and I was like, was that 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago? And it was 1 week ago. The difference is I'm no longer working on my website 24/7, so I have more time in my day to let the day kind of just be. And it felt so good. I was like, wow, this week didn't just fly by. So we like to wrap it in a small box covered in duct tape, then in a bigger box with packing tape covering it, and then an even bigger box with multiple layers of wrapping paper. Funnier, the harder it was. Yeah, so I want to hear all your guys' traditions because I love that part of Christmas. I not a huge fan of like the material part of Christmas, but I love all those dumb, funny things. And I think I've talked about the hat game before, but my mom started the hat game a couple years ago, and we thought she was kind of funny when she brought it to us. And it's literally our favorite thing we do every year. It's so fun. Even if we like know what's to be expected of it, it is the funnest thing ever. So I'll try to explain to you what all these are. They're completely all over the place. Basically, what I'm trying to do is cut a project out of every single color of HTV that we carry, featuring the new Sparkle and Twinkle Siser colors. So I tried to just pick files from the website that go well with that color. Also, there is one file in here that is not available to you guys yet. I will release it. It just doesn't go with the holiday themes, and I really love this file so much, but I also just love keeping all the new files that I reveal like holiday themed too right now. So I will put this up today probably, but it'll just be in the what's new. I won't send out an email. No. So you buy one and you get a random one. I think that's what you're talking about, the Christmas box. I'll cover the Christmas box later. I don't want to go too deep into that. Gotta get my printer working so I can download those stickers. Yeah, those stickers are fun, huh? What do you guys want in sticker templates? Because I made that template and then I've been using that template and I was like, I don't know if I like this template that much. I don't know. So every year my dad wraps a present to himself from Santa. He says we don't get them because we don't believe. He's 73. That's the cutest thing ever, Julie. And maybe he doesn't wrap it. Maybe Santa does wrap it and you just think it's him and you think it's funny, but in reality, it's really Santa Claus. So if you have littles in the room that don't want to hear this, I'm going to be talking about it now. So kick them out, put some earmuffs on. It's not like inappropriate. It's just how our family does it. So I'm going to assume they're gone. Our family does not do Santa Claus. So we, now that my kids are older and have kind of learned that he's really just, a character of Christmas, now I kind of like live into Santa Claus a little bit more than I did when they were little, because I really liked the idea of like making sure they understood the importance of like family and giving and all those things for Christmas. And then now that they're older and like now it really is about like, get me an iPod, now I'm like, no, Santa can't get that for you, like Santa doesn't believe in, like Santa doesn't want to get you that because you're being bad. So now that they're older, I kind of play into the whole like, because their minds are less like all about how magical and real he is, it's like now it's like, okay, I don't know. It's interesting how we do that. But thanks for loving my hair color. I will be crafting the items inside the box when I do have I think I have some of the mystery box items from the last one on here. Maybe I tried to cut a pattern vinyl out of something, but I don't know if I did. But if you're talking about the Halloween box, as soon as I get it, I will craft it. So I had one, the one that I, got to create the whole box, and I made that one and filmed it, but then I ordered one alongside you guys to see when I get it, and I want to make sure that everyone has it when I craft it so we can all craft it together. So watch my Instagram stories if you want to know when that live will be, because it will probably be impromptu. Okay, so I have my heat press set to 320 for 15 seconds, which is so magical because I'm used to doing this sublimation with this, and we have to set it at 400 for 60 seconds. So this craft should go a little faster, which I'm excited about. There is a couple, I think I cut a couple of our new files from a couple weeks ago too. So this one is, it's all a bunch of Hocus Pocus, and it's in the orange. I have to get it in my brain, the difference. Sparkle, it's in Sparkle. So the difference between Sparkle and Twinkle, which I'm going to be using a lot of both. This is a very detailed SVG, by the way, and it's pretty large. So good luck cutting it when it's small too, but I believe in you guys. You can do it. Hold on, let me get that little piece back. What was I gonna say? What was I saying? And I don't know why my Cricut missed this one little spot, but it's okay. The other thing I used to do is allow my son to ask for only 5 gifts from Santa, and the rest were from mom and dad. Pretty cool. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, Sparkle and Twinkle. So my favorite thing to do when I'm cutting any product is open up Siser's website, Siser.com. They have, and the reason why I haven't created one, so I wanted to create my own so that you guys can go to my website and look at it, but Siser is always coming out with new products, and I can't keep up with the amount of products they're coming out with, and I also can't keep up with the amount of machines that are coming out. So Siser does a really good job on their website of listing the cut setting and the temperature setting and all those things. Sparkle and Twinkle, completely different. The best thing I can explain it is Sparkle, they both have glitter infused into them. So if you're used to our regular glitter heat transfer vinyl, which it's kind of rough and scratchy, these are like infused into the clear coat of it. And so it's almost like an 80s car. I always think of like that sparkly 80s car. But Sparkle is, I just want to make sure I'm saying them right, because Sparkle is, they're different and they're cut differently on different settings. So I'm just gonna go really quick to the Siser website just to make sure that I am not saying them wrong, and hopefully I can see the color listing on there too. So HTV Sparkle is, I believe, okay, hold on, let me look at the other one. Sparkle, and then we also have Holographic Pearl, which that one's like easy to remember because it doesn't look like anything else. It's just amazing. I love it. Okay, Twinkle is, okay, see, I always get them backwards. I'm like, just remember. So help me to remember how to know the difference. So I know the difference, but to remember that Twinkle is this. So Twinkle, let's talk about Twinkle. Twinkle looks like reflective. It's kind of really cool. So I almost feel like the science they use behind it is reflective HTV. I'm missing one little dash, probably more than that, but I want to make sure they're all straight. So it's like reflective HTV, but it's fully infused with glitter. Like it's all glittery, and it doesn't look super glittery all the time, but when you're like at nighttime with fluorescent lights, it all of a sudden just like has this amazing pop of glitter, which I wasn't sure if I liked it, but me loving glitter off of my body and then putting glitter on my body is completely different. So like having it on my shirt, I feel kind of like, I don't necessarily like to wear glitter, but this is a little bit more subtle. So I kind of like that. I also love this orange and gray because it'll be very subtle too. So we're gonna make the Hocus Pocus design from last week. Ooh, I hope I didn't make it bigger than my heat press because that would not be fun. But that's okay because we could tack it. Nope, we might have to just tack it. Just a couple different spots. So I'm doing it sideways though because it's like a long skinny one. Where did you come from? This design, and then the difference is I'm gonna try to do all the sparkles together so you guys can get an idea and you guys can remember what they all look like. Another thing about the sparkle is you need to cut it on light cardstock setting. And I don't know if I got finished saying that, but when Cricut was coming out with new machines, they changed all their settings, and you can no longer like pick fabric on the Explore series. So we used to cut holographic on fabric, and now if you're using the Explore series, you have to pick like a specific kind of fabric. So just go with light cards. The two settings I use most right now are regular everyday iron-on, which is for pretty much almost every HTV we carry, and then light cardstock, which Twinkle, right? This is Twinkle. Twinkle. How do I remember, guys? Give me a mnemonic device for remembering that Twinkle is like this. And then is someone asking? Sorry, I'm reading. I enjoyed watching your creative shows. I find them inspirational. My post above regarding Cricut versus Cameo could give me some advice, please. I don't have much insight on Silhouette because I've never stuck through learning how to use it very well, but I like their design program. We like to wrap it in a small box. Oh wait, I already read all that. Difference between sparkle and twinkle. I can't believe you left out telling the girls from Santa got ran over by all of the other reindeer. I didn't leave the girls out from learning about Santa Claus. I just left them out from feeling like Santa Claus got them all their presents. We definitely do like Santa Claus movies and all the things, and we know who Santa Claus is, but in our life, he's literally like a Disney princess. Disney princesses are fun and magical and fun to talk about and write stories and read books about, but we also know that like they're not real. So, but there are real princesses. That's the thing, is like I want them just to understand life in general, of like, but there are real princesses. These are characters written up, like mocked after human beings, and you can be awesome and you can give just like Santa Claus does. But okay, whatever. Twinkle reflective HTV glitter. Yes, but like give me a song lyric or something. How do I remember that Twinkle is like this? So I'm gonna just tack this as much as I can. I'm gonna have to move it. And I'm just gonna give it a 15-second good go, and then I'm probably just gonna press the edges for a couple more seconds each. Think of stars that twinkle, which is what twinkle is, not really full glitter. But let me explain to you sparkle. Maybe it'll be easier if we remember what sparkle is, because I feel like that's what throws it off, because to me the other one twinkles more than this one. I don't know. I don't know, guys. To each their own. My kids know Santa ain't real, but still get a gift. Right. I don't not give my kids gifts. And if you want to, don't. Like, everybody has their own traditions and all the good things. No judgment. Just saying that's how we do it. All right. We don't do Santa either. Jesus is the reason for the season. My kids. Oh, wait. We already read that. Yeah. And sparkle gives off sparks. Okay. Does it though? I think you need to see. Let's see it in action, and maybe we'll remember. Like, we'll see the main difference. I don't know. Technically, I can't decide which one I like more. I would like this one more if it was straight on this shirt. Wow, maybe I'll have to have Tiff cut this so that it goes off the shoulder and then it'll be straight. I knew that was gonna happen. Why am I not using these? I literally organized every single craft thing I own into this area. So when I'm doing lives or filming or anything, I can just reach it all. So I'm getting used to where I put things, but I did just put, oh, they're right here. They just are being covered. I did just pull these guys out from Chipped Builds because I was like, you really need to use these more often so that you can make sure your designs are centered. Tay, you suck at life. So this is the adult center. Yeah, that makes sense. Should I take them apart? I feel like taking them apart would be better, but am I gonna put them back is the question. So, is sparkle gritty? No, neither one of them are gritty. So that's the thing, is neither one are gritty. They both came out, I think, at the same time, right? And I was like, wow, way to give us some time to process all the new information. So we're gonna do all the sparkle that I have so you guys can get an idea and I can explain what it is. I also want to tack it without the plastic on it because I feel like it's not gonna, well, it's good. So this though feels a little bit more, I don't know how to explain it. It's very smooth. They're both super smooth. That's why they came out with it. And the both are ideal for layering. So if you've ever used our old, which I call it old, but we still carry it in so many colors. And it's actually my favorite glitter to use because it's so pretty. But our regular glitter heat transfer vinyl has a lot of texture. And the glitter sits on top. So you can't layer on top of that glitter because it won't infuse correctly, but this will. So now this says it's all a bunch of hocus pocus, and it looks like this. And if it's too crooked, which this is a Bella canvas shirt, I don't want it to be crooked. I want it to be perfect. I should have taken more time to put that perfectly. But wow, there's a delay. Let me see. So can you see how it's like shiny? But then I also have my lights on right now. They're big fluorescent lights, so it's hitting it like bright. But it's not like glitter, glitter, glitter. It's like subtle glitter. But I will tell you, when I was making these in my kitchen at nighttime when my like fluorescent lights were from above, this stuff sparkles like crazy. I was like, wow, it's super sparkly right now. But in the daytime, it's like very subtle and kind of cool. So this design came out last week. So I've been releasing secret or surprise files every week, and I think you guys are loving it. So I think I have to make sure I release weekly files because it is fun, and it's fun for me. I feel like stuff is new and fresh if we do it weekly, but that doesn't mean that the quarterly big launch won't come out with like a bunch of really cool stuff too. It looks shiny on the camera. It is shiny, but it's like, but in real life, I don't know if you guys can, it looks like our reflective HTV. So that's why I think nighttime it picks it up with the light, because it's literally, I think, scientifically the reflective. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm thinking way too hard about this. Okay, so yes, you're loving the new files. So today, Nightmare Before Christmas came out. Now, so on Instagram, I shared last week what came out, and I asked you guys. So this is what I want to do is you're going to comment, and then you're going to like a comment if somebody has already voted what you want me to work on. If I have time in the week, I'll work on more than one. I did work on more than one, but I only got the Nightmare Before Christmas ones fully done. So another one on that list is going to hit soon. But the more I see you guys request things, the faster we'll get to those things first. So yes, let me tell you the color. This one is Twinkle in, oh, why don't they pop up the color? Twinkle Orange. So that was Twinkle Orange. Oh, no, wait. Copper. I believe this one's Copper. I tried to cut every single color. So let's do this tote. I am going to make this into a St. Patrick's Day tote. I know that completely not the right time of the year, Tay, but it's okay because I need, where does little Shamrock go? Okay, so I'm gonna make one side say Born to Shamrock, and this is with, all of this is Twinkle. And if process of elimination, we're using Twinkle Gold and Twinkle Green. Okay, let me just tell you the color, I think Siser's website is a little off when you click the green. The picture of green looks like it in the little sample, but when you open it, it almost looks like a different product. So this looks more like the little sample picture on Siser if you're trying to go for green. But I had a hard time wanting to use the green, so then I just went into our St. Patrick's Day files because I was like, it's really the only time of my life I like to use green. So sorry if green's your favorite color, but it sometimes works for things, but it's not my go-to color, that's for sure. So I'm just making this little tote. I grabbed like a bunch of things I had lying in the project stuff to do, and so we are making a whole plethora of randomness today. All right, this tote might be need a little extra love because there's a lot of seams. So I can also tack and then peel off, but I think this is a cold peel product because it was almost peeling back off. So the thing I like about Siser's website is you can't buy from Siser, you have to buy from an authorized distributor on Siser. So you can go there and learn about their products, but just know that we carry all of those products. So yeah, it's definitely a cold peel, which means you gotta let it cool before you peel it off. So sparkle, twinkle, twinkle, we see you. We see what's happening. This is Twinkle. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Literally, because I cannot remember which one you are. So I'm actually gonna, ooh, snap. I need to do it without the ridges. Let's go if I can go this way. Duh. But there's still big seams on the sides of this tote. This is when, like, and honestly, an easy press would be perfect for something like this because you're not gonna be washing it all the time. So if you have an easy press, I could have popped the easy press on too and double timed it. The easy press does heat up a lot faster than my 5-in-1 heat press, which I'm actually haven't been talking about this a lot because I'm getting a new heat press to test out soon to give you guys the rundown. What is going on? I'm gonna, ooh, this is not wanting to stick to this tote because I think the seams and because the, just the type of fabric it is. I'm gonna let that cool and we'll heat press something else and get back to that because it's being a turd. Okay, what do we got here? I don't even remember what I cut because I've been working on a new craft all week that has been, it doesn't involve any cutting machines. It's just literally been me experimenting. Oh, this is a Christmas one. So I really wanted to highlight all the different colors well, so I made sure to cut different types of the year that they work. So am I frozen on your guys' end? I'm frozen over here. Am I frozen? Use your Cricut heat pad under. That is really smart. That is a genius idea. Mel Matthews 87 gets credit for that, unless someone else said it too. I recently bought a pressing pillow to deal with the seams. Okay, we're gonna use the Cricut mat for the when I press the other side of it. Okay, we're gonna do Merry and Bright. I want this to be perfect, so I am going to use Chipped Builds, who is here in the comments, Ashley, who is one of my influencers now, got discovered through the creator search, which we have going right now. So if you guys want to be creators, you want to be a part of our creator search. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna line it up center. But I want it to be a little higher, I think. Okay, cool, I love that. And I peel the back off, right? I really want to make these in sparkly colors. Ashley's not, oh, sorry. I don't have a pressing pillow. Now I see the purpose for it. What is the brand of those rulers? So this is Ashley from Chipped Builds makes these, and she cuts them on her Glowforge and she sells them, but she also sells, I believe you're doing our Mickey ear kits too. So a lot of people that are business members actually can sell with our SVGs. So she cuts a lot of really cool stuff and sells it. So check her out. And I actually missed a spot of weeding. I need to make sure I get out. Okay, let me, guys, I moved it all over here on Friday. One of the days I came here and just like put every crafting supply over in this area. Guys, I also have been using the Siser weeding tool, which I think I want to start carrying somehow. I need to get them in my store, but it makes Cricut's weeding tool seem like garbage. Like I'm literally like, oh my gosh, this is the least sharp point I've ever seen. Yes, Chipped Builds makes them, and it even says like youth, infant, toddler, so I really love that, and it comes in a whole set. So do you sell them on Etsy? I think you sell them on Etsy, so check that out if you're interested in those. And as business members, you guys can send me stuff and I will sample them and test them, and then when I love them, I will talk about them on my channel. So, okay, I also wanted to look at the temperature for this one because I'm wondering if maybe I'm using the wrong temp. Okay, cutting. 305 for 15 seconds. I'm doing 320 for 15 seconds. So I think it'll be okay. Wow, my brain is really like used to sublimation right now because you see how I just like, it's like, oh, I have time. I don't need to pay attention to it. So I'm gonna let that cool because I believe these are all cold peel, but I don't see that it says it anywhere. Peel carrier warm, at least 15 seconds off press. Warm, okay, I see, not hot, but not cold, warm. Warm peel, love that for us. So that one's probably too cold. Yes, we did talk about mystery box. I will be unboxing it as soon as I see more people getting theirs in the mail. We shipped them in a couple different shipments. Just got off. Welcome, Kat. Yes, so it's protected for shipping purposes. So I'm supposed to take this off to make these look better. But you know what? My nails are shot, so I'm going to wait on that. I literally have gone the longest I've ever gone, not the longest I've ever gone, but normally my nails will like fall off, and so I have to go get them redone, and they're holding on, but they're also falling apart because I'm really rough on my nails. You guys know how much I love having my nails done, but it's because I'm so rough on them that they need to be like shellacked so that they are more industrial, but I also get them really cute. Okay. So this is the new file that I will release today, and you guys are gonna love it. It's very popular. People have been doing this, so I made my own version. I made mine a little different than I've seen a lot of people do it, and I'm featuring some of my favorite. Maybe I should wait because, oh no, this has sparkle in it, so we have to do it right now. So I made my own version of the Come On Barbie Let's Go Party because I've been seeing it everywhere, and I'm like, okay, I need to have that file, but I also have to make it my own. So we did a 2-layer Barbie in the center, and I cut it out of patterned glitter and, oh, you can't even see it. It's gonna, I need to press it all for you to see it. And holographic pearl, which holographic pearl is gonna be my favorite product ever. I think it's gonna bypass Glitter HTV for me because I really love holographic vinyl, but I don't like vinyl. You guys know that. I don't like using vinyl. I like vinyl, I just don't like using it. So we need to make sure this is perfect. Should I test if this warm peels over here? Oh yeah, okay. So warm peel works great. This was the color, if you want to know this color. It's so pretty. It's kind of like a cherry red, and you can see that it's like still shiny, so it's very smooth. If I wanted to do something on top of this, I could. And it's kind of like a little rubbery feeling. So it's not, but it's very, very flat against the fabric. I love this. I can't wait to wear it. I just wish it was hoodie weather already because I want to wear all the hoodies. I also thought after doing this, I want to put snowflakes on the elbows, red glittery snowflakes on the elbows. Or like just snowflakes down, I don't know, snowflakes, red snowflakes somewhere. I don't know. I loved it. Hey Tiff, wonder if you could sublimate on the holographic pearl. Ooh, good question. I don't feel like it is. No, you can't because guys, hold on, settle down. You can sublimate on regular glitter heat transfer vinyl because the glitter sits on top of the heat transfer vinyl and the glitter is what is polyester. It's a polyester glitter. So what's actually happening is that ink is turning that glitter into that color. I've been learning all about sublimation and different processes because I'm coming out with something soon. But what happens is it's a chemical reaction, which is one of the reasons why sublimation needs to be done in a very well ventilated area. But it's a chemical reaction that happens, but the glitter has to be polyester. This glitter is infused into a clear coat. Can you try it? Sure, try it. But do I think it'll work? I don't think so, because because if that were the case, I think you could sublimate on all HTVs, because it's the top coat that needs to be polyester. Will mystery box be available for non-members? Nope, it sold out to our members, so it is gone. The Christmas one will probably sell out to our members as well, because it only stayed in stock for like a little bit over 24 hours, and that was just being released to our members. So that's gonna be new, like that's gonna be something that I do because they are my priority. They need to be treated like gold. So of course they're gonna get first pick, and if they all want one, they get first pick. The hard part is when I don't even have enough for my members, like that's what makes me sad. Okay, so I think I wanna do, I feel like the youth one fits, well, maybe not. But I mean, it still gives me a good idea of where the center is. Okay, so do you guys like the Come On Barbie, Let's Go Party? I think you guys have to see it. So we're gonna start with patterned HTV, and I'm gonna just do the tacking method, where you tack for like 1 minute. This is our patterned heat transfer vinyl I'm using right now, and we have so many patterns. I'm actually gonna put the pillow under it because this hoodie has like ridges. Let me get this stuck on here pretty good so it stays where I want it. Also, our patterned HTV comes with a sheet already on it, so there's no transferring that needs to be done, because that is ridiculous. Who on earth would want to heat transfer vinyl? It's literally the reason why we love it so much, is we don't have to do that. So I'm gonna tack this for like, ooh, that pillow though, makes it really, really stuffed in there. Okay, I'm just gonna tack it for like 1 second and see if that works. Yep. Okay, that is so cute. So tacking, I feel like we need a terms thing. Tacking is when you just get it on your, you cannot really do it with the easy press. It's needed for a heat press. So when you're doing like 3 layers and you're doing a bunch of shirts at a time, you want to do tacking, which I'm going to do this last because I feel like that is what needs a good amount. So I'm going to now put on my holographic pearl, which is my favorite. And any color will do, but I believe the best way to know the color you're using in holographic pearl is to look at the back, because red and yellow look very similar, but like, look at, this is red, and can you tell? This is red and this is white, but then when you see the fronts, like the holographic, you'll see this in a second, probably. Okay, the holographic pearl, by far my favorite color now, my favorite product. Holographic pearl heat transfer vinyl. It's under holographic, and it is cut on light cardstock, which is really cool because my 2 top settings I'm using are light cardstock and heat transfer vinyl, so it makes it kind of easy. Okay, so tacking worked good for that product. Holographic is so cool because like at this angle it looks yellow, but then when I go like at different angles, it's gonna look purple and pink and all the things. Oh my gosh, I love this hoodie so much. Okay, now what I wanna do is protect the tacking. Also prevents a lot of shrinking, but shrinking just happened. So that's fun. Because when you heat transfer, it shrinks a bit. And so if you heat transfer each layer for 15 seconds, it shrinks a lot. But this either shrunk a bit or, I don't know. My lines are off, but I could leave it like that. And let me just show you it like this first, because I don't want to ruin it, but I also don't really like the lines going through the back. So it looks like that with patterned and holographic pearl. I almost don't want to ruin it because the glitter doesn't line up properly, but I really have been waiting for a long time to use this specific crew neck with something. So this is what the glitter would look like over it, but I don't really like that. I'm not going to put it on there. The tumbler template is under food and drink on our website, but I am making a whole tumbler categories, which that means it'll be on both. Do you think I should put the glitter on? There's a lag, so I get to see it with you guys. Leave it as is. I think so too, because I don't want to ruin it. So you can leave it like that, but I also kind of want to redesign this with a gap, because the whole thing was, it was supposed to look like this part was over it. But I think I'm going to cut these lines to not run into the letters before I put it on the website. But either that, I used one of our patterned HTVs. Look at how cute it looks on a black though. When you use patterned HTV on a background that has a really cool contrast, it's like super cute. I love that. It is so cute. How are you doing over here? Oh, he's doing okay. We're gonna do that with a pillow. Okay, so this can be used on something else. I'm gonna put it in my put me on something files. Okay, so this one is in black. This is the Twinkle in black. And also just a regular metallized HTV in red for the lips. This is our Momshell SVG. So many acronyms. That's not what they're called. What are they called when it's abbreviations? No, is that what it's called? Abbreviations? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the corner to try to get rid of as many of the seams as possible and get the floof over there. Okay, we're gonna, we'll see. Okay, he's on a pillow. No, these long sleeves are not from my shop. No, these are not. These are just crew necks that I've had in my pile for a while. But the gray shirt is a Bella Canvas shirt, which, are you announcing that at all? Acronyms. Okay, cool. Okay, so I can't close. I think I need to loosen that a bit if I'm going to use the pillow. Warm peel. Warm peel. We need to let that cool for 15 seconds, it says. Look at me listening to directions for once in my life. 15 seconds to cool. Okay, acronym. We have a lot of acronyms in the crafting world. SVG, HTV. Maybe we need an acronym song. Is there a Schoolhouse Rock acronyms? Because I could totally use that to make a song for us to remember all of those by. I am a wing it girl, but you know what? I've ruined so many things because I wing things. But I also know when to wing and when not to wing sometimes, you know? I've been here a while, so I'm like, nope, probably not the time to wing. Plus, I just ruined that Hocus Pocus shirt, which I've been waiting. I wanted to transfer this shirt like all week. And then I was like, nope, you have to wait for Monday. And then I ruined it because I winged it. I'm actually gonna wing it right now and see how Twinkle handles. I feel like it's a very durable product because, you know, guys, like I never protect my glitter HTV when I heat transfer because I feel like it just solidifies it and gets it on there really good. I'm gonna test it right now with Twinkle and just go at it without protecting very much. Okay. And I'm squashing the garbage out of it. Love all these. Love the designs in the email too. Thank you. What do you guys want to see now? I'll get a pre-vote going right now. What do you guys want to see? Bonus files next week if I have some time to design for you guys. Okay, totally worked great. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on peeling that metallized. Yeah, I had a feeling. This is a pretty durable product. You can heat transfer right on top of it. And I'm doing about 15 degrees over the recommended heat settings. So I just like to keep it at 320 because that's like what most everything needs. So I'm like, just keep it at 320. Butcher paper. I'm just really curious, not sure what I'd use it for, but I'm sure I'll get to it. What? Alona? That's what I was thinking. I'm sorry, I missed what we're talking about. Fall stuff, leaves, pumpkins. Okay, we have a bunch of that stuff. Is there anything specific? I know Faith in Scriptures, Laura, someone voted on that too. More villains for Halloween. Faith in Scripture, Haunted Mansion. Guys, I'm so partial to Haunted Mansion too. So if you guys want to see me do Haunted Mansion, I would love it. I almost did a mock mashup, which I still can do, of Haunted Mansion with some of the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. Different SVGs for different names of grandparents and great-grandparents. That's a great idea. Print makings. I know a lot of people voted on sublimation tumbler templates for sewing. So that was my next round I was working on. Okay, this is also black. No, is this black or is this... Is there two different blacks? Hold on. Siser, what colors do you got? No, this is navy blue. They don't even have a black. This looks black to me. Where'd it go? I guess this is navy blue. It looks black. It looks black to me, but it's navy blue. So does it look navy blue or black to you guys? It's kind of like a dark gray. I don't know. Maybe I'm going colorblind. I don't think you can go colorblind though. And did you know that it's very rare for females to be colorblind? You have to have both your parents be colorblind if you're a female to be colorblind, because it's all dependent on the mother. The mother can pass it to sons, but in order for a girl to get it, a mother and a father have to have it. So you can be a carrier of a colorblind gene, but to have your daughter be colorblind is very rare, because in your daughter, I don't know, there's a lot to it. But I always thought that was very interesting. Sewing templates for toddler baby clothes. Where is your Switcher Studio? I hate Switcher Studio, so that's where that is. Switcher Studio always causes me issues, so I always want to use it, but then I just always have issues. So, okay, now I'm using a Peter Pan file on this fun green crew neck. I'm going to use the pillow actually helps center things too, because it kind of gives it like a frame. But where did I put those? Did I put them away? No, I just hid them. Okay. Center that. I like the pillow period. It really helps. I'm gonna have to move it up a bit because it only hits right to the edge and there's like 1 inch left. I've heard that about color blindness. Haunted Mansion. Sewing templates for toddler baby clothes. I already read that. Looks bluish on camera. Does it? Maybe it's blue. Maybe I'm blue colorblind. Isn't that a thing where you're like, you only are colorblind for a couple colors? I feel like you could go colorblind if you had some sort of eye damage too. Like, it's not just genetics, but don't take my word for that because I don't even know. All right, I'm gonna give it 15 seconds again. Yes, Haunted Mansion. Okay, lots of people are voting Haunted Mansion, so I guess we're still in Halloween theme a bit. My favorite shirt is a Haunted Mansion shirt, and I feel weird wearing it when it's not Halloween season, but I also don't because it's my favorite shirt. So back up off me, bro. I can wear my shirt when I want. I think I've told that story though before. When Dustin got me my new ring, I was wearing my Haunted Mansion shirt because it's my favorite, most comfortable shirt, and it was like super hot out, and they wanted to go on this walk, and they were like, Mom, let's go take pictures. And I was like, I don't want to take pictures. I want to wear my Haunted Mansion shirt. And then I ended up getting up to this beautiful location, and the whole family was trying to get me to change my clothes, and I was like, I don't want to. And then they gave me the ring, and I was like, I look like a bum. And they're like, well, we tried to get you to change, but you wanted your Haunted Mansion shirt. Okay, that is not Twinkle. This one is. This one is. Oh, I cut a bunch of the. Okay, we have a lot to do, guys, and it's 10:53. What are we doing with our lives? We might just cut Twinkle today, and I might save Sparkle for another day, because I want to show them all off and give them some justice. So this is in blue. Can I do more than one project at a time? Make sure that's not on top of anything. And then I can do this. This is a Peter Pan file and also a Winnie the Pooh file, but I made like 5 different Peter Pan things and 5 different Winnie the Pooh things because I wanted to make a whole little theme here. Okay, I'm gonna heat press both of these at the same time so we can get some more projects done and show off a couple more colors. We've got this seam here. I think I'm gonna move this to the corner so that the seams are over the pillow. Guys, you'd be so proud of me because you guys know I'm a winger and I try to cut corners as much as possible. I cut all of these one at a time on my Cricut. I didn't even try to like be crazy and cut all the colors at once because I wanted to make sure I got every single color cut and all the things. Pirates, will you show one sparkle so we can see the difference? Yes. I'll do this little bag of sparkle. So sparkle kind of is speckly sparkle and it's all silver glitter, I think. Let me look at a couple of the colors. So I'm gonna let these dry. Garbage is being taken out. That's fun. Let's peel this because we left it off for 15 seconds. I wanna give this a good tack after I peel it too, because I feel like this transfer tape or transfer sheet on top of it sticks really good to it. So I just want to give it one little more tack. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of how like shiny it is, but the reflectiveness of it is really cool. Like it just hits the light and it's like got this weird like reflectiveness to it. No! Okay. That was different than the last round. That kind of like stuck to it. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell that it just looks shiny, but when it hits a certain level, it's like, it has this reflection to it. I don't know. You might just want to get like one of your favorite colors to see it and see if you like it. But I'm not sure. But I really like this SVG. It says Hooks Crew. And I'm not sure if I like the shine to it though. What do you think? Can you see the reflective? I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird. Twinkle, reflect like starlight, and twinkle shine off of a diamond ring specs. Okay, now it's getting complicated. Yeah, Wicked would be cute with this. This is an amazing Peter Pan design. Thank you. There's a bunch. I have so many Peter Pan designs. That's why I cut a bunch of them for this little round of cutting, because we have like 7 bundles and I don't know why I just love Peter. Oh, that's what happened. I have this at home. It says there's a rumbly in my tumbly, but guys, look, I accidentally cut Twinkle on sparkle setting and that doesn't work. So the difference, maybe this will be helpful for coming up with a mnemonic device. Sparkle, right? Yeah. Sparkle has specs, sparkle specs, sparkle specs. So what it has is more of like just a silver over, so it's like a regular HTV. So it weeds just like Easy Weed. It's weeds like a dream. Has just a little speckle of silver on the color. So here it is in pink. I'll actually, let's do the orange because I feel like this is a little bit easier to see. So I'll do, this is Bouncing is What I Do Best, and it's a bid for a little baby, but it's in our Winnie the Pooh designs. And it's in orange, so it's so cute. Let me go over to Twinkle really quick. Let's switch our brains to Sparkle now. Guys, you're gonna have to bear with me on this one because it's really hard. I can't control when other companies name their products because I'm like, what are you doing? I can't teach this stuff. Okay. I need HTV in Sparkle, please. So this one has more like softer colors. The Twinkle is more like harsh, dark colors. Sparkle is these very soft, subtle, adorable colors. And let me just come up close to show you. It just has this like subtle silver over it. So think of this as regular iron-on HTV with just a subtle silver over it. And I really actually was not excited about this product. And actually when it heat transfers, the glitter totally turns orange. I just realized that. I think I like it even more now. So let me show you. Before it transfers, it's kind of silver. Let's test it with this. This was silver just a second ago. Like it was legitimately silver on orange, and now it looks like orange on orange. And now this looks like silver on pink. Let's see what happens. I'm kind of afraid about this. This is the Dodo Dum case that came with the Dodo Dum. I'm kind of worried about the texture of it, like if it'll take a second. But I kind of want to see this now. I'm like, wait, does Sparkle change color? Like, does the glitter change color? Because it might be game changer if that's what actually happens. I don't know how that would happen, but sorry. So many buttons. I feel like a DJ sometimes. Okay, what are you guys saying? Hold on. My computer's like wigging out. Oh, there we go. No, membership is not closed for signing up. We changed that. Okay, so don't get too excited like I did. Well, yeah, this still looks silver. So it looks pink with silver on top. But the orange totally did kind of fun things. So I really just like the orange. I'm an orange fan. I love orange. So this is so cute. This is the white sparkle, and I was gonna make this cute little bag that says "Oh Bother" with the little bee in white. So I'll have these on photos. These will be the cover photo for each color, or it'll at least be on that color. Here is, you can tell the difference by how thick it is too. Twinkle is very thick and has to be cut on cardstock. Sparkle is very thin. It's just like regular iron-on with just a little bit of hint of glitter in it. So I do love these products a lot. I was kind of worried about them because I was like, I don't know. I love Glitter HTV so much. How can they compete? I don't think they're competing. I think they're just a little different too. And honestly, if you pair all these together, they're going to look completely different too. So, but I gotta say, I really like Sparkle over the shininess of Twinkle. So Twinkle is shiny, twinkly, and then subtly sparkly. I'm never gonna remember. I am never gonna remember. Okay, I gotta get going. I will work on more of these on Mondays with you guys. I have been working on a really fun craft the last week that is kind of driving me nuts, but it's kind of exciting me too. But I am excited to share it with you guys eventually in a live or a video. I'm still going back. I'm like, this is a little too much for a live, but it's also really fun. So, will you be on here next Monday? I will be, a pre-recorded video will be up on Monday because my team is going on a team retreat. So me, Sam, Steph, Tiff, J-Dog, Jess, we are going on our first trip, and follow our Instagram stories because Steph and Sam and Steph have met. I have never personally, in person, met Stephanie or Sam. That's crazy to me. Like, it doesn't feel like that, but I have not. So we're literally gonna go hang out in Dallas for a couple days and have a fun team retreat. And so I will be flying on Monday. So I will have a pre-recorded video up. It'll just probably be me talking about what came out new. It'll probably be whatever wins the files and stuff like that, but I may be able to film something for you guys. Maybe I'll film that weird craft that I've been working on and put that up on Monday because that would be fun. I will have so much fun. Where's Batty's Villain SVG? Everything that comes out recently would be on What's New page. Did you say that we can upgrade to business? Yeah, you have to cancel and then re-sign up as business though. So there's no way to like change your membership. The mystery boxes, if yours hasn't shipped, should ship today. Hopefully. Mine was shipping with you guys. So I haven't gotten mine. You guys will get yours when we all get them together and we will all make them, and they'll be all so cute when we're all done with them. Disney weddings. I see a tab, but it's not as, okay, I will read some of those after. Always upgrade. Yes, you can always upgrade your membership, but you've got to cancel and then become a different member. I think that's how you do it, right? Okay, bye guys. Love you. See you in 2 Mondays live. All right, bye guys.